My job is killing their work-from-home agreement, and it's going to financially ruin me. Hi, I'm going to try to keep this short and as anonymous as possible. I work in a computer-related industry. I work shift work, days and nights, in the same week. Prior to the pandemic, all of this work was in the office. I lived pretty close, 25 minutes, so the commute wasn't too bad. When I started, I rented a room from a family member but eventually moved out. When the pandemic started, all of us began working from home for safety reasons. It became clear that with very minor changes, working from home was not only possible, but largely more productive for us as a group. However, when society collectively decided that COVID wasn't a thing anymore, it was clear my direct management, and likely the dusty old skeletons running the show above them, don't like anyone in the company working from home. Before the summer, they'd modified our schedule to work most of our days in the office. Nights, weekends, and holidays were still WFH. We were told that WFH was entirely optional, though, and that the office was always available if anyone needed it. Now, starting next year, every shift is back in the office. Nights, days, holidays, weekends, all of it. During the pandemic days, I met my partner, moved out of my old place into a bigger place for us, with bigger rent and a much longer commute. They work, but our combined income just covered what we needed, and we don't have any savings. With the massive increase in travel costs, we're going to be slowly sinking now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Rent here is already insane. We're lucky to have gotten the place we did. There are people making good money living with their families in tents in the park, and that's going to be us soon. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot for thinking that some higher up at my company gave a shit about any of us and would let us stay hybrid work from home to save on office rent cost or something. Maybe I hoped too hard that after having everyone work from home, someone would realize the office is unnecessary. We live so far out, there's no public transit. My car's paid off, but it probably won't last another year. The worst part is that spending my shifts at the office means my partner barely gets to see me at all. With the combined 14 hours of work commute per day, I'd basically come home to sleep on my working days to wake up and go back into work again. We only have the one vehicle, and if there was an emergency in the middle of the night, I wouldn't be able to do anything from work. When I worked from home, I cooked, I did chores, I did little things here and there to help around the house. Now my working days are going to be spent only working. I either have to spend more money on my meals when I'm working or waste my precious family time meal prepping. The whole premise of our relationship was that we both work from home, so we're both always here. And I don't know if my partner can handle my being away so much. I'm not sure I can mentally handle it either. I don't know what to do. I can't quit. I'll never find a job that pays as well as this one. I can't threaten to quit. They just released someone for underperforming, and they're probably about to let another guy go for refusing to return to the office, so they'll call my bluff. I can look for other jobs within the company, but none of them will be hiring people with a work-from-home agreement either. So I'll be stuck working a normal 9, 5 with a pay cut, which I can't afford at best. The training I have for my specific job is basically useless at any other company, so I can't even jump ship. This is really what I get for believing. I thought I'd finally reached it, my happily ever after. We have our own place. We don't have a lot, but we have each other. I thought we could stay here and live out the rest of our days together. Now it's all going to fall apart and there's nothing I can do about it. Thanks for listening to my rant. I know no one will see this, but it was a little cathartic typing it all out as a way of screaming into the void, at least.